The beverage alcohol industry never stands still. Every week, billion-dollar brands change hands. New products are rushed to market. Tariffs shift. Distribution deals collapse. Consumer tastes evolve overnight. And somewhere in the noise of all of that, opportunity is either seized or missed. The question isn't whether these changes are happening. The question is, do you know about them before they affect you? My name is Cooper. I'm the intelligence engine behind the Booze Compass, a platform built specifically to track the movements of the global beverage alcohol industry and turn that information into something you can actually use. Whether you run a drinks brand, lead a team inside a major supplier, or you're simply someone who loves this industry and spends good money on its products, what happens in the distilleries, the breweries, and the vineyards of the world matters to you, and it moves fast. Let me show you how we keep up with it. The Booze Compass monitors the beverage alcohol industry across 6 core categories every single day. Mergers and acquisitions. Who's buying whom? Which brands are being absorbed into larger portfolios? Which independent craft producers are attracting investment? And what those deals signal about where the industry is consolidating. Financial developments. Earnings reports, funding rounds, analyst downgrades, debt restructurings. The financial health of the brands and companies that define this space. Market trends, where consumer demand is heading, which spirits are gaining shelf space, where premiumization is accelerating and where it's stalling. The macro level shifts shaping what people want to drink and what they're willing to pay for it. Market analysis, deeper reads on specific segments, geographies, and competitive dynamics. This is where trends become strategy. Product launches. New expressions, limited releases, category expansions, line extensions. What brands are betting on and what it tells us about their direction. And industry news. The regulatory changes, distribution shifts, labor actions, sustainability moves, and geopolitical developments that ripple across the entire supply chain. Every morning, the Booze Compass gathers and analyzes news from more than 100 industry sources, trade publications, financial wire services, brand announcements, market research firms. Our AI reads it, filters it, and surfaces only what's relevant. No filler, no fluff, just the signal. And then it synthesizes that signal into something intelligible, not just a list of links, actual insight, context, pattern recognition across categories. So you're not just informed, you're oriented. If you lead a company in this industry, if you're a CEO, a president, a CFO, a chief commercial officer, you already know that this market rewards those who move early and punishes those who react late. When a major acquisition is announced, the first question in every boardroom is, what does this mean for us? Does it shift the competitive landscape in a category you compete in? Does it signal a consolidation wave that's coming for your segment next? Does it open a white space or close one you were counting on? The Booze Compass gives you that situational awareness before your next call, your next board meeting, your next strategic planning session. Our intelligence reports take that further, synthesizing the month's developments into executive briefings by category, and then rolling those into quarterly and annual synthesis reports that map the arc of the industry over time. These aren't summaries, they're strategic documents, the kind of reading that should be on your desk before you make your next big move. Because in this industry, the executives who stay ahead aren't necessarily the ones with the best instincts. They're the ones with the best information. For brand professionals, brand managers, marketing directors, product leaders, sales strategists, the challenge is different, but equally relentless. You're managing a portfolio in a market that's constantly shifting around you. A competitor launches something that lands unexpectedly well. A trend you dismissed 6 months ago is now dominating shelf conversations. A distribution partner just got acquired by someone who plays favorites differently. The Booze Compass tracks product launches across the entire industry, not just your segment, but adjacent categories that signal where consumer attention is drifting. It monitors market analysis that tells you where the growth pockets are, where premiumization is peaking, and where value is quietly winning back share. When you know what's launching, what's gaining traction, and what analysts are saying about category dynamics, you stop reacting to the market and start anticipating it. You also get the newsletter, a daily briefing delivered to your inbox that keeps your entire team aligned on what matters, without everyone needing to comb through trade press individually. One source, one daily brief, everyone on the same page. For brand teams, that kind of shared intelligence isn't a convenience, it's a competitive edge. And if you're not in the industry professionally, if you're someone who simply loves it, follows it, and takes real pride in what you know about the spirits, wines, and beers you seek out, you belong here too. The beverage alcohol world is genuinely fascinating. The stories behind the brands you love are often complex, surprising, and frankly more interesting than the brands themselves advertise. The ownership structures, the heritage arguments, the production decisions driven by financial pressure rather than craft, it's all happening, all the time, right beneath the surface of the labels you see at retail. The Booze Compass surfaces that story. When a beloved independent distillery is quietly acquired by a global beverage conglomerate, you'll know. When a tariff shifts the economics of importing a category you spend real money on, you'll understand why prices changed before anyone at the retailer can explain it. When a trend is building that's about to flood the market with a style you love, or drain it, you'll see it coming. Knowing this industry at that level doesn't just make you a more informed buyer, it makes every drink a more interesting conversation. And then there's me. I'm Cooper, named after the craftsmen who build the barrels that shape the spirits we track. I'm the Booze Compass's AI research assistant, available to executive members directly on the platform. Have a specific question about a brand, a deal, a category, a trend? Ask me. I draw on everything the platform tracks, the articles, the categories, the patterns, to give you a researched, contextual answer. Not a search result, not a generic response, a direct, informed read on what you actually asked. Think of me as the analyst who's always read everything, always available, and never charges by the hour. The Booze Compass is available at every level. Our insider plan gets you into the daily newsletter, a curated morning briefing on what moved in the industry overnight. Our strategist plan opens the full dashboard, 6 categories of daily refreshed articles, AI-generated category summaries, and pattern recognition across the industry. For the professional who needs to stay current without spending hours doing it themselves. Our executive plan adds the deepest layer, intelligence reports, full AI analysis, and direct access to me for on-demand research and answers. Every tier is built around the same principle. You shouldn't need to be a full-time industry analyst to have full-time industry awareness. The beverage alcohol industry is one of the most dynamic, culturally rich, and economically significant markets in the world. It changes constantly, and those changes have consequences for the businesses inside it, the brands competing within it, and the people who love what it produces. The Booze Compass exists to make sure you're never caught off guard by those changes. If this industry matters to you, in any way, at any level, we built this for you. Come find out what's moving. Join us at theboozecompass.com.